On Friday, May 24th, the new Comanche Nation Chairman, Vice Chairman, and Election Board officers were sworn in at Watchetaker Hall. Mark Mavoya, the former Comanche Nation Chairman, made remarks before swearing in Forrest Hadenipper, the newly elected chairman.
I want to give us a government that we can be proud of. I myself am very proud to be Comanche. I think, you look at our history and our influence in the American history, our influence on other tribes, our culture, our language, the way that other tribes have picked up our gourd dance or Native American church, the things that are in the ways that we have. I think we have a lot to be proud of. But I get the sense that some people aren't so proud of our government. There's been dysfunction or delay that's happened. So I just really want to give us a government that we can be proud of.
He said he wants to further the mutual interest in the community when it comes to maintaining relationships in surrounding areas.
There's going to be obviously some bumps in the road with the city of Lawton and the West Wind project and the municipal waste, but there may be some education that they need on tribal sovereignty, but I'm certainly happy to sit down with them and work through all those issues so that we can have a mutually beneficial outcome.
Hadenipper said he wants to advocate for programs and increase funding.
I think we should be getting some more money from the federal government, so I want to advocate for that. I want to go to the tribal council, and I'm hoping that we can start some tribal law corporations to take on some of the businesses and diversify our economic development, diversify our economy. And then I want to see if we can start like a tribal nonprofit organization to help the cultural programs, cultural activities, raise more money through private donations and through other sort of charitable giving.
He says top priority is to have an updated website and to help out-of-state tribal members.
I grew up as an out-of-state tribal member. I've been an out-of-state tribal member, so I can certainly empathize with the frustration of not having the information. So I think having the website is key. One thing I'm hoping to do is to host some office hours here at the complex to just have tribal members have a place to come to voice their comments and concerns. And then I'd like to take that on the road. I'd love to go to Dallas and go to the outreach office there and have an office hours there, go to Oklahoma City, go to Albuquerque. We're worldwide, so the chairman, I think part of the scope of duty there is to also be worldwide.
Hadenipper said it was an honor to have the vote of the Comanche people, and he wanted to make those who didn't vote for him proud as well. After swearing in, Hadenipper would then swear in Diana Gale Doy-By-Sovo for vice chairman.
I envision a positive move for a little more unity and a little more prosperity and utilizing our assets that we have to reach them to their full potential so that all these things that we do can make our people reach their full potential.
She said there needs to be more community meetings.
The media is good, social media is good, but the one-on-one contact between the committee and our people, I think, is very important. And I think the more we get out there and go and be among our people and talk to our people, get their input on what we're planning, what we're discussing, can be nothing but positive. And I think that's a better move if we go towards that way, and that will even help the issue of transparency. They know what's going on, they know what's coming up, they know what we're talking about, and when it comes time for them to actually vote on things, they can make a better educated and intellectual decision because they have an idea of what's coming up.
Doy-By-Sovo said she wants more programs for youth and elders.
I would also like to see us bring back several of the programs that reached out to our tribal members that are not local, because there's a lot of them that are shut in, disabled, they have needs as we do here at home, and hopefully we can do a better job of grooming and getting our infrastructure a little better and reach out to those that are a little further out there that need that. And I envision us being, in the future, more of our youth, more of our adult people speaking our own language, knowing our own culture, the correct culture, and putting that to use to live a well-rounded life, not just amongst their own Indian people, but out in the world with whomever they come in contact with.
She said she wants more input on the medical care for tribal members as well.
I would like to see us get our centers for dialysis, because I know there's an outstanding number of Native Americans, not just Comanches, all Native Americans that are in need of dialysis, in need of cancer treatment. These things like that, I would love to see us develop those things, develop partnership with over here at the hospital, or even one of the the companies to get an ambulance service out there to help our people, because there are needs for those things, not just for our Indians, but the community in general. There is a need for it.
A newly elected election board was sworn in, including Sandra Hoyakoya.
I've been on the election board 2 or 3 times before, and I found that these ladies that I'm going to be on the election board with are all people that I know and I trust, and I can work with them, and I have complete confidence and faith in them and working with them.
She said being on the election board is an honor.
People have to trust you, you know. So I'm real honored that I was chosen. Yeah, I am.
Before the ceremony was over, Cornell Pee Wee Wardy made his closing remarks, and Lloyd Heminoki Jr. said a prayer before a meal was served. Reporting for the Comanche Nation PIO News, Natasha McDonte.